Good Thursday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Low pressure across the northern Gulf at 991 millibars is pushing a weather front into southeastern Alaska. It's bringing widespread rain to most of the panhandle, and many areas in the northern panhandle are also seeing liquid precipitation at this point. Skagway looking at some light rain. Haines on the other side looking at a little bit of snow. There are no watches, warnings, or advisories posted for the panhandle at this point. It's even raining in Yakutat at this hour. Back to the west, a little bit of snow across the northern Gulf. Behind that, much drier and colder air across most of the interior and south central with a northerly flow through the Cook Inlet region. Looking for some light snow across southwest and Bristol Bay, and it is snowing out in St. Paul this afternoon. A little surge of cooler air will continue dropping southward into the Gulf, and that will continue the northerly flow for most in the southern third of Alaska. But we look out to the west, and southerlies are already picking up across the central and western part of the Aleutians. A 980 millibar low is working its way northward, and that's going to change up the weather for the southern Bering Sea as we head into the weekend. In the meantime, cooler air is trying to drop southward into parts of southeast. You may see some higher terrain snowfall as we go through tonight and into the rest of the weekend, but it probably won't be until the rest of the weekend before most of southeast sees a chance for rain or snow once again after this latest wave clears out. A weak disturbance traveling across the north slope is bringing in some flurries and fog, a little bit of blowing snow. Winter weather advisories are posted there through Friday. You'll experience blowing snow and maybe some poor visibility there down to a half mile. Wind chills also pushing the boundary for an advisory or even a warning. Many locations could at times touch that 55 below mark, so be extra careful if you're out and about. Most of the Yukon Valley is expected to sit under high pressure at 1,025 millibars. Of course, that means looking for some poor air quality across the middle Tanana Valley, so mind the alerts there from the Division of Environmental Conservation. Out to the west, a 970 millibar low works into the western Bering. It looks like that'll push a front into the St. Matthew and St. Paul, St. George Island waters. As such, of course, it's going to change the way the ice lays between St. Paul and St. Matthew, so keep your eyes on that if you're heading out to do some crabbing. Low pressure moving into the Bristol Bay region will also affect the ice there. Folks, this is my last weather show on the radio. Thank you for your trust and your attention, and as always, your Alaska statewide weather is always on weather.gov/Alaska.